Hey, I'm James from J Technology, and we are back here at CES 2015 at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and we're here at the Panasonic booth. We got Gregg Lee, and he's going to go over what the Home Screen 2.0 powered by Firefox OS is all about. Gregg?
That was impressive. That was a whole mouthful to say, wasn't it? So, yeah, what we're showing here is that this year Panasonic is migrating over to Firefox OS on our entire 2015 lineup. Now, this is going to power our smart TV functionality, and the whole thing was previously you saw the smart functionality platforms tend to be pretty complex. They're pretty congested, and it was a little intimidating for people. So one of the powerful things about Mozilla OS is that we've really been able to streamline things. So as you see on the screen here, we have basically 3 decks, 3 places to land. One is live TV, one is apps, and one is devices. And through the power of Firefox OS, I can very quickly go into my apps because they're very easily accessible here. Now, something like Netflix is a program or an app that I would use a lot on my TV, and I may not want to have to go digging through the apps bin to pull it up every time. So the benefit of this is the system is customizable, so I can tweak this and make it kind of my own interface by highlighting Netflix, saying, yes, I want to pin that to the home screen, and now it pops up here and we can see it. Not only can I do it with apps and such, but I can also do it with things like devices. So if I take a lot of photos, I want to review those photos through DLNA on my TV screen. Again, I can come here, find my Windows 7 PC, which is connected on the network, pin it to the home screen, and again, customizes it. But even though we've been adding things, notice it is still very slimline and very sleek. And here, I'm showing where I can go to live television, watching a couple of TVs, a newscast, here's a music program, and now we've got, it's like the travel channel. I love the travel channel, but I want to make it quickly accessible and not have to go to the deck and switch through channels. So again, I can bring that up and pin that to the home screen. And last but not least, I can search things. I can say things like FC Barcelona, and it will go and search out here on the screen. Shows me content that's available on YouTube, on VOD. It might even show where I have it on an USB drive. And now I can go and say, great, let's watch this content. And while I'm watching content, because we're using the OS, it'll give me indications of things that are available. So behind me is an icon that shows that Hubi's saying, hey, there's a sports news that you might want to check on, so we can highlight that and access it and jump right over. And there we go, and back to regular TV. So what's great about this with Panasonic's 4K Ultra HDs is that with Mozilla Firefox, we get all the functionality we had from the smart TV platform, still customizable, but streamlined and more accessible so anybody from my youngest child to my oldest grandparent, they'll find it easy and useful to utilize.
Wow, that's great. I mean, that's one thing I noticed about the smart TVs in the past. They're very complicated to use and not very user-friendly. And this one from your demonstration seemed pretty simple.
Yeah, so simple even I can use it, which is great. And as you saw, we had the content that came up when I said FC Barcelona. That would search out YouTube and VOD. But Panasonic also has another VOD search system, which is called Zumo. That's built on, again, all of our 4K Ultra HD TVs, all the models that are coming in 2015 to Panasonic. And what it does is that you can search for content for all the systems. So if, let's say you have Netflix, you have Vudu, you have Cinema Now, you have Hulu Plus, you have Amazon Instant Video. So there's 5 right there, and a program may be available on one service but not the other. So how do I know how to find it most quickly? Well, if I go to Zumo, I can quickly search and say, I'm looking for Breaking Bad. Where can I watch Breaking Bad? And it'll show me, A, it's available on these services. A, if you have a subscription, it's free. If you don't have a subscription, you can either rent or buy it and make it part of your collection. And it actually deep links right to the programming. And now once I've watched Breaking Bad, I can come back up, and because it knows I've watched it, it'll start trying to find other programming similar to those programs I've watched and suggest them and recommend them to me. So whether you're looking at online content, you're looking at VOD through all the popular services, we've got a way to quickly find something that you want to watch, so you spend more time watching and less time searching on a Panasonic Ultra HD.
Okay. Well, so if I want something like this right now, is it available?
It will be available soon. We'll see our TVs. We're anticipating an arrival spring time frame, so between now and summer, we should have everything that we've seen here available in market.
So all the Panasonic model, will they be carrying the Firefox OS?
Excellent question. All of the Panasonic TVs being introduced in 2015 will have the Mozilla Firefox OS to power the My Home Screen 2.0, and we'll also have the Zumo VOD, video services search function as well. So everything new will have both of those systems.
Sounds great. Thanks, Greg.
Appreciate you stopping by.